You were not given birth to as a woman to come and die in marriage. God hates divorce, not divorcees. Hi guys, it's your girl Daniel. Welcome to my channel. If you see my face for the first time, hi, welcome. Do not hit subscribe button so you join the family. Like, comment, and share our videos. And for our returning subscribers, so great to have you guys back on the channel. Do not hit the like button so other people get to see our videos. So guys, it has been a minute. I did a video, I did a sit down video. Talk more of a chit chat or makeup video. From the title, you already know. And I've missed it. Recently, I've just been uploading shorts and vlogs, so yeah, but I'm happy I'm here, and it feels a bit strange, but let's get to the group. So from title of this video, you'll be seeing how from this to this. So if you want to see how I achieved this and why we talk and talk about how things have been going, what has been happening, keep on watching. Guys, I'm not one that knows how to, I'm not one to do makeup and talk as much, because I don't know how to talk that much while doing my makeup, but I'm going to try to pull it up today. And can you just imagine, I woke up this morning with this wicked pimple trying to come out here, but anyway, we'll deal with it. And so what has been going on with you guys? Have you been? Look, let me be honest, I don't know how to do my eyebrows and talk, so I'll come back after I've done that, then we'll start the chit chat proper. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's get into the video proper. There are days where there are good brow days and there are bad brow days, and there are just okay brow days. And I think today is just okay brow day. Okay? Anyway, so a lot has been going on social media lately surrounding domestic violence. Recently, a popular singer in Nigeria lost her life due to domestic violence. We don't know her, Osinachi. She's the lady that sang Ikwemi, and since this has been going on, I think it's since the weekend, I think I've been, should I talk about it, should I not talk about it, should I? So that's how I've been. But since I'm already here, I'm making a video, let's talk about it, because I can't count the number of times people have spoken about this, people have warned ladies, people have given their opinions, and still yet we still have situations like this happening. And as a result of her situation happening, or her death due to domestic violence, a lot of ladies are coming out, a lot of stories are coming out. I don't understand how you, I think I need to take this off, how you, the human being that God created, would open your eye and say, oh, I love this lady, oh, I like this lady, and I want her to be my wife. You go to her father's house and speak all the English you can possibly speak. What's this? Speak all the English you can possibly speak. Say all you will do and all of that. Promise heaven and earth. And then you also promised heaven and earth. And then take her from her father's house. Then bring her to your house and decide to turn her into your punching bag. I don't understand what exactly. Since I forget, I already did skin prep off camera anyway. I don't understand how you will open your eye as a guy that claim to love this lady at some point in your life, then start turning her into your personal punching bag. I don't want to dwell or start narrating her story, because there's a lot of it on social media. Like, you can't go on any platform, I think, like most especially YouTube for me, because I spend much of my time on YouTube, and not see, like, when scrolling through 1, 2, 3 videos, the third video I'm seeing, it's about her, the second, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth is about her. Like, it's so saturated that sometimes I really don't want to even be on that platform, because it is heartbreaking, very heartbreaking. Like, she has been going through hell, to the fact that he tells his tie her up and tells his children to beat her. Now let me start. You're in a relationship and they've already dazed you one, like they've slapped you one, and your mind is like, oh, it's because I did something wrong, that's why this. It's from one slap you used to start. One, just it just takes one, very one, just one slap, and then the rest, you experience the rest of the marriage. You're already in a relationship, and he's already emotionally abusing you, physically abusing you, and you think that, oh, I'm the one that God has sent and he will change. Or when we get married, it will change. I don't know whether some people think that marriage is the way to changing a man. Like a man has a bad habit or bad behavior, and you think marriage will change it. Let me correct. Do you even understand who you are? That's the question I want to ask. I'm just randomly going to this because I have a lot of blocks put everywhere. I've been breaking out lately. Do you even understand who you are? What is this? Do you even have an idea what God has kept inside of you? You are wonderfully, beautifully made by God, and you sit put and watch, and they are good men. Let me say that. Watch a man turn you into his personal punching bag, and you're saying he will change. Yeah. Are you even thinking or considering the children you bring into this world? For this in dry out, I think I left. Where did I keep this? Let me get this in. Your mind like, oh, he will change. Once we're married, he will change. You are in a relationship and he's already abusing you physically, and you think that when you get married, he will change. I think last year I came across a post, because I can't forget that post, because I was in shock when I read it. The lady was showing how she looked well during one of the episodes of Beating while still in a relationship with him, and she was like, she loves him and she knows that he loves her. It's just that he gets, if I can remember the term she used then, just that he gets angry sometimes, but they are getting married in I think I said that in February, they're getting married in June, and she knows things will change. She herself took herself jejely and brought that post out. So I think her inner self is actually even crying for help. That's why she actually brought that post out. Like, if you had seen her face, why does this always look like that? If you had seen her face, guys, if you see her face, the picture of her when he battered the shit out of her, you just say, sister, at this point, all I can say is God help you. See why I say I can't do makeup and actually talk as much. Now, he's going to change. He has slapped you. He's insulted you. There is no ground in this life ever for domestic abuse. There is no, oh, I did something wrong, that was why he slapped me. Or I did something. You are, as a man, you are like 10 times stronger than a woman. And you think the best way to correct her when she does something or offend you is by slapping her. Wow. That's amazing. Your daughter grows up there watching you as a mom constantly beating. She will naturally just think that it's normal. So even if they're in a relationship where, and you did not leave, even if they're in a relationship where whoever they are with is already abusing them, they'll just stay there. Because after all, their mom says endure. And most of the time, those children are also domestically abused, because a man that can beat his wife will mercilessly beat the shit out of his children. 70% of the time, those children are also exposed to domestic abuse, because they are, whoever the father is will also transfer that aggression to their children. Please, if you're married in, and whoever he is beating you, please carry the bag and baggages you have. If he's the one that bought it and he says you can't take it, leave it for him. Put it, hold you. If it's 1, 2, 3, 4 children, grab them and leave that marriage. You're also teaching your children to be strong, that they should not take rubbish when they're in situations like that. Because you staying put to the point of death. So what message are you passing to the kids? Is that the concept of till death do us part? So I'll stay in hell. Oh God. You were not given birth to as a woman to come and die in marriage. God hates divorce, not divorcees. You moving out of that marriage does not make you a sinner. You're already seeing that this man, as it is now, he looks like the rate at which he's going. You know what's even funny is that some women, the men even actually say to your friend, they threaten you, I'll kill you, I'll poison you. And you carry yourself and be like, the Lord will change. That's an insult to God, please, if you don't understand. The God that you're saying you're staying there, that's an insult to him. Because he did not ask you to stay in marriage and die. A man has threatened your life. Get out of my house. I regretted marrying you. This and that. And then you still stay put and be like, God will change this. God will vindicate me one day. He will change my story. And now, no, I'm not insulting dead. Has God changed any story? Now everybody's hearing the gist, but she's not alive. I remember when I was barely 10, and I was watching a TV program on AI. I think AIT, yes, an advert actually. They were advertising a TV program on AIT, and on that TV program, a guy said, sometimes women need a little tapping for them to understand. And I was like, little tapping. When you came to marry me, did you tell my parents that you were going to tap me a bit? You came promising heaven and earth. I love her to the moon and back. She's the only air I can breathe. And then when you marry her, you turn her into your... Since you can't go to the gym now, she becomes your gym. I don't know why they have idolized the idea like marriage is you should endure. The definition of marriage has endurance in it, or you are meant to enjoy. It's blissful, and anything blissful is you're meant to enjoy it. You're meant to have joy in it. You're meant to have peace of mind. Not that when you are going home, your mind is beating. Hey, did I do something wrong? Or will this man touch me? Huh? And I also want to address this category of people that their job is, when people come to you that are domestically abused in their marriages or their relationship, you tell them to endure and pray that God is seeing. Don't worry, to change. You are one of the major problems in this world. You are one of the do you understand? You are one of the people causing problem in this world. Because how can somebody come to you that is in a situation where his or her life is at risk and is telling you, please help, and you're telling the person, don't worry, just keep on praying, he will change. Yeah. You know, there are certain times that God has answered your prayer that if you pray again, like he'll just be like, I don't know what else you want me to do. I have told you to leave that hellhole. You say no. Shay is the only man in this world. Where you followed to come to this world is the same place I followed and I came to this world. So I don't understand what gives you a higher ground to come and beat me. Where you followed, right, to come to this world is the same exact place I followed and came to this world. So I want to understand who you think you are, that you can come and then beat me. And I'll be looking at you in the name of relationship or marriage. Woo! Malabash. Yeah, I spoke in tongues. Yeah. I wouldn't want to say I understand the ones that people that stay in domestic abuse marriages, but you are not yet married to him. People are still doing I love you too. You're a boy, you're a girl, I love you. And then he's nan or say here or say okay, let's say now okay, it's a fiance and he's already beating you. See, there's one thing. There's an exit when it comes to relationship. There are a lot of doors open. When it comes to marriage, it's like the doors are limited, but there's still a door to go out. Now that you're just in a relationship and he's abusing you, carry your leg. Your father has not given you to him. Your mother has not approved anything. Carry yourself and live there with your two legs. You know what, guys? Being makeup and talk, excuse me, it's hard. So let me just finish up and then continue. So we're done. Let's try finishing up the look with some setting spray. Where did I put the cover? So now that we're done with the look, at least I can talk for a couple of minutes. Never, ever, ever take domestic abuse. Especially, I don't know how we tend to ignore the red flags earlier in a relationship, because these signs are very glaring at the beginning of a relationship. You always see them, but we tend to turn a blind eye thinking that, oh, it could change, or it's just because of this situation or that situation. My dear, that's a red flag. I have a video on red flags in relationship. I think I need to make a part 2 of that video, so I'm linking it here. And please, if you have a friend, a family, a sister, whoever it is that, I say family and sister, what's the difference? Whoever it is that is in a domestic abuse relationship or marriage, please do the very best you can to get them out of that situation. So it doesn't become a situation where we all have to now be analyzing it, like how like osinachi's Mrs. Osinachi's Martin analyzing in every platform. She's gone. It's now that everybody's hearing the story. And the painful fact about it is that her sisters, her mom, and everybody, they spoke. They all said, her producer spoke up and said, let her leave that marriage. But she was using and holding on to, oh God, God will change him. And please, if someone in those kind of situations reach out to you, do not be the one to send them back to where they're coming from. They need help. Help. I think foundation needs to be set up for this kind of issues. Because sometimes some of these women stay back in whatever situation they find themselves because they might not have anywhere else to go. 1, 2, they might not have anything to fall back on to take care of their children, so they choose to stay and endure it. Endurance is not part of marriage. Endurance, I'm not saying that every small, please don't quote me, I'm not saying that one small thing in your marriage will misunderstanding, you start up and pack things and go. No, I am saying once a man slaps you and use you to do boxing rehearsal, even if it's a slippers you have or want a pants, please carry it and leave that place. There is no justification for you staying in an abusive relationship. Sorry, do not stay in a Say no to domestic violence. If you're in that kind of situation, if you're someone that has gone through it and has come out of it, please speak up so other people can learn from you. Other people just need to hear somebody tell them it's okay to get out of there. It's okay, we are here to lend you a hand. That's what they're looking for to get out of the situation they are. So people find themselves in fix that they don't know how to get out. They just need, that's why they'll come and reach out to you. And you send them back to that situation does not solve it. So please and please. And lest I forget, you need to stop caring about what people will think. It's your life. If you are alive, they'll talk about you. It's when you're alive. Now everybody's talking about how she's dead. After a couple of months, the whole matter will die down and that new story comes up. Please and please, if you are in a hellhole, do not begin to wonder what will people say or people look up to me. Get out of that place. It is when you're alive that you can tell your story. When you are dead, people give different narratives of it. So please and please, do not stay in an abusive relationship, no matter the circumstances. Emotional abuse can render a woman powerless. Physical abuse will disfigure everything about you, but if you don't understand, and in turn affect your children. There is no excuse for staying there. Okay? So, we come to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed the little chit chat and the beautiful look I created. I'm proud of it. Mama. And if you want to see how I achieve this beautiful hair, a video is up on that. Go back there and check it. Don't hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Like, comment, and share my videos. Look at me, I'm admiring myself because I'm just the lens. Like, comment, and share my videos. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in our next one. Bye.